YouTubers, Facebookers, anybody that's looking on doing home brewing. Starting a new home brewing series, showing people how to brew, what equipment that they're going to need, and but here's my first video on the first extract brewing that I did on that. It's not like a whole tutorial on it, but it basically just explains, take the liquid malt extract, dry malt extract, dissolve them in water, put them in a fermenter, kind of go from there. There's small little steps, but any other questions on equipment and stuff like that that you're going to need, I'm going to have some other videos that's going to show what basic equipment that you're going to need, and then you can kind of just step up your game by getting some extra added tools that'll help you for your beer making experience. So enjoy. One thing I did fail to mention was that all your equipment and everything that you use, make sure that you sanitize them, because you don't want any outside organisms in your beer, because it can contaminate it and make you really sick. Now you can use a combination of bleach water, 1 gallon, and then 1 capful. You can do that and then rinse very well. You can use boiling water. In the video it doesn't show it, but I use Star Sand. You can purchase that on Amazon on that, but I first started with bleach water, but if you don't get all that bleach and everything all out of there, it can also change the flavor of your beer as well. We're going to be making an American Pale Ale, which usually brews about 5 gallons. It says 6, but I give myself a little bit extra alcohol in this. I kind of modified it, kind of giving it a small scale on that, and then your airlock, will fit up here. I already took really hot water, put it in here, probably about 180. I let that sit for about 15 minutes, and then here is that liquid malt extract. So you kind of got to heat it up. It's easier to pour out there, and then you just kind of just go as is on that. So wait for the second part. The dry malt extract that I use that goes with the 3 pounds of liquid malt extract. Now you mix those two together with water, and you put it in this fermenter here. You let it sit for a week. I don't do what the directions tell me to. This is just out of my own personal experience and what I've done. I boil 2 gallons of water, and then I add the 2 gallons of water in here, and then I mix these two in here, and then I add cold water to the 5 gallon mark, and then you can add your dry yeast. Now when you add dry yeast, you're going to lose about 40% of the cell life on that. That's why they suggest going with a what is it, liquefying your yeast or whatever, or hydrating it. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Hydrating the yeast. You kind of get a better yeast count on that, so you get a better fermentation on that. I've done that like once or twice, and I really haven't seen a big difference on it, but somebody that, does a lot more of the all grain brewing, I guess that would be a better. So here I added the dry malt extract in here, and now I'm going to take the liquid malt extract and open up that can, and then I'm going to add it in there and then fill it to the 5 gallon mark. Well, I finished up here. The current temperature is 75.7. It's set at 71. It's usually about a degree less in the pail, but I got it in there, and then these lights turn it on. Make sure it's all nice and heated in there, but won't need to get turned down for a while. I think it'll control that temperature quite nice. But that's how I make an American Pale Ale. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, post them in the link below. I also have a referral link to a thing called Fusion Cash, which allows me to make all my money from Fusion Cash and put towards my home brewing. So, let you guys know, here's a sitting. I probably won't autofocus, but yeah, it won't let me autofocus.